of the truth. We've come a long way in medicine, but before we can go further, I must ask you, are you afraid of the truth? If you're brave, then come with me as we explore the history of medicine that has been hidden from you. Imhotep is the father of medicine, and Hippocrates is the son of medicine. The father of medicine and the world's first medical physician came out of Africa. The father of medicine is Imhotep around 2980 BC. Imhotep practiced, taught, wrote medical books over 2,000 years before Hippocrates was even born. Imhotep was written out of the history books and replaced with Hippocrates as the father of medicine. What Imhotep accomplished in the medical profession, Hippocrates was given credit for in the history books. Imhotep, called the god of medicine, the prince of peace, doctor, high priest, architect, astronomer, the author of ancient wisdom, and the Christ. Imhotep was a grand master and worshipped as a god and healer from approximately 2850 BC to 525 BC, and as a full deity from 525 BC to 550 AD. Even kings and queens bowed at his throne. Imhotep lived during the third dynasty at the court of King Zoser. The ancient Greeks did not invent the art of medicine. Imhotep founded the first school of medicine where students from Asia and Europe came to study. Imhotep is the originator of the Asclepian Health and Healing Center, which was copied and duplicated in Greece. Hippocrates also received medical training at one of the Asclepians. In Hippocrates' biography, it states that he traveled to Africa to study medicine and medical training. Now agree that the main source and reservoir of medical knowledge that the ancient Greeks drew upon came from Egypt, whose civilization was already old and well established as the Golden Age. Two scholars, Pythagoras and Thales, attest to the advanced civilization of ancient Africa. In fact, Thales received his medical training in Egypt. In the world is not in China or Europe. The oldest standing university on earth is in Africa, Morocco. It was founded in 859 AD, Aquarian, and is recognized by UNESCO and the Guinness World Record as the oldest existing, continuously operating university, as well as the first to issue educational degrees. This university was founded by a young African princess. 3,000 years, Imhotep was worshipped as a god in Greece and Rome. Early Christians worshiped him as the Prince of Peace. When the Egyptians crossed the Mediterranean, becoming the foundation of Greek culture, Imhotep's teachings was absorbed there. Yet, the Greeks were determined to assert that they were the originators of everything. Imhotep was forgotten for thousands of years in a legendary figure. It is Imhotep, says Sir William Osler, who is the real father of medicine, the first figure of a physician to stand out clearly from the midst of antiquity. The Encyclopedia Britannica says the evidence afforded by the Egyptian and Greek texts support the view that Imhotep's reputation was very respected in early times. His prestige increased with the lapse of centuries, and his temples in Greek's time were the center of medical teachings. Imhotep established medical ethics over 2,000 years before Hippocrates was born, and medical students are not taught that Imhotep invented medical ethics. Why was the Imhotep oath changed to the Hippocratic oath? Are we afraid of the truth? National and scientific. Imhotep published medical books which contained almost 100 anatomical terms and described 48 injuries and their treatments. Imhotep diagnosed and treated over 200 diseases, 15 diseases of the abdominal, 11 of the bladder, 10 of the rectum, 29 of the eyes, and 18 of the skin, hair, nails, and tongue. Imhotep treated tuberculosis, gallstones, appendicitis, gout, and arthritis. He also performed surgery and practiced some dentistry. Imhotep extracted medicine from plants. He also knew the positions and the function of vital organs and the circulation of the blood system. Many medical texts, which was filled with medical recipes that were attributed to Imhotep, the legendary god and founder of the medical system. Other medical texts discuss the effects of various drugs and the classification and systematization of disease and their symptoms. The most famous of these medical texts is the Ebird Papyrus. The most interesting aspect of the work of Imhotep medical texts is the modern approach it has to treating injuries. Every injury is described and diagnosed rationally with a following treatment, prognosis, and explanatory notes. The hygiene of the ancient Egyptians was impeccable. They bathed twice a day and anointed themselves with perfumes and medicated oil. The Africans created a toothpaste for oral hygiene that was found in the tombs, and it was made of rock salt, mint, dry flour, and pepper. They never ate pork, as it was considered to be unclean. For similar reasons, the women never engaged in sex during their menstrual periods. Imhotep associated medicine with the art of healing. Imhotep medicine treated the patient and not just the disease. The human body functioned as an integrated whole. Imhotep placed emphasis on the immune system and strengthening and building up the body to resist the disease. The mind, body, and soul was treated by fasting, meditation, prescribed diet, exercise, massage, hydrotherapy, etc. Thank you for watching High Vibrations with Julius, our episode, Afraid of the Truth, Imhotep, the Father of Medicine. If you enjoyed this presentation, then share it with a friend. I close with, may peace, love, and grace manifest in your life.
I love the way you smile, yeah, and I love